so it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. Smoking on exotic weed, killing bad energy. I don't let it get to me, so they try to get me in my dream, but all my demons died out. I feel so alive now. You can't kill my vibe now. You can't bring my high down. I can feel the energy, and yes, the past is history. Heavy meditation keeping me away from misery. Walking through the galaxy when I wake up back to reality before, so it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up.
What's up?
Good morning.
Awesome. You did it all right.
Perfect.
You muted your thing and everything.
Talking to me?
Yep.
I need headphones.
Oh yeah, you do. Hang on.
What did you say?
Said you muted yourself and everything?
Am I mute?
Yeah, hit the mute button on that.
Oh my.
Boom. There we go. What's up, Kristen? How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you guys. So nobody was in here when I played it, so I'm gonna wait a second. I'm gonna play a little bit of I'm gonna make it the intro song. Okay, I'll give you guys what you want. I gotta make sure the right microphone is for you. What? Are you not plugged in?
No, I don't think so.
Weird. How about now? Can you hear me now? No?
Oh.
Huh? Yep.
Going in and out.
Okay. So usually if I just play with this, it'll fix itself. Can you hear me now? There you go. There you go. We're just still getting into the swing of things over here. It's okay. All right. So what have you been up to, Kristen? And who else is here? Say hi if you're here. I'm not sure exactly which mic you have, so say a little something and then
You hear me?
now I can.
Okay. There we go.
Boom, there we go.
Yeah. Good morning, world.
Good morning,
who's all
Annie.
Here? Who we got?
Annie's in the house. Kristen's in the house.
Good morning, Annie.
So-
Good morning, Kristen.
Let's pretend like we're just coming on. Okay. Here's
Alright.
your intro. Here's your new intro song, and I'll make a video to it in the coming days. Okay.
So it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. Smoking
Kyle?
on exotic weed, killing
Morning,
bad
Kyle.
energy. I don't let it get to me, so they try to get me in my dream, but all my demons died out. I feel so alive now. You can't kill my vibe now. You can't bring my high down. I can feel the energy, and yes, the past is history. Heavy meditation keeping me away from misery. Walking through the galaxy when I wake up back to reality.
Boom. So that's our new. We're going back. I told you I wasn't gonna play the whole song, but I'm here for it.
I'm here for it. We'll make a video.
Not much life transformations. Riding the roller coaster. Yep. Hold on tight.
Steady ups and downs.
Missed this song. She said a lot of you guys were telling me you wanted the old intro song back. And I don't want to play the whole song because it's too long and I don't need that amount of time anymore. What's the name again? The name of that song is called High. It's by JD, Ugly Gang JD.
Didn't you say he's local?
Yep, he's a Monroe. Good morning, John Drake. Got to tune in while working. Yes. You don't got to watch, you just listen.
Good morning, John.
And when you wanna chat, plop plop. Fizz, fizz. What up, Wally? Good to see you. So today we're going to be talking about cattails, and we're going to be talking about what the hell's up with these UFOs.
Oh my
that have been getting shot down lately. 4 of them, 3 of them in the last 8 days or something like that. That's wild. So many ups and downs.
About to be one thing after the next. Get used to it.
Yep.
Ah!
We just remember just one foot in front of the other. That's what the horse says. He can see through the blizzard because all he does is focus on his next step. What's up, Michigan
Always 10
native?
steps ahead.
Twisted. Yeah. Oh, from the room.
Peace, what up?
Yeah.
What up? What up?
What's happening?
Hey.
I gotta do some major watering, but I thought I'd jump up on here and listen and
Well, good morning.
talk some shit too.
Yeah, this is a topic you'll be good at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Interested.
I was just talking about it on my live.
What up, squirrels? Good to
Morning.
see
I was going ham on that shit.
you.
Glitter bombs.
Yeet, yeet. Pew pew.
Yeet, yeet. All right, I gotta get some watering done
Happy
though.
Monday, Dev.
I'll be here.
Happy Monday.
I know if you hear something you want to talk about, you'll fucking chime in. I know.
Yeah. I'll let some other people. People just heard me for like an hour go off about the shit.
Hola. What's up?
Hola.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
So good
All
to see you
right.
guys.
What's up, Deb? Good morning to you.
Oh, she gotta get her coffee.
I gotta get my coffee.
She gotta roll a joint.
I like that hoodie you got on.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. Like, you know how like the Pharaoh's got this fucking thing. So when I put it up like this sometimes, and it crunches down on the sides, and I'm like, do I look like a pharaoh? So I'm like, I feel like a pharaoh sometimes, you know, especially if I got the goatee growing.
Yep. Now you got to get that pointed goatee.
Yeah, I know. Get that fucking bitch going. I
Okay,
should have
embody
just
that
kept the.
archetype. It's a good archetype to embody.
You got Folgers
Yeah.
in your cup?
I should have just let it grow all fucking huge and then braided it. It would have been perfect for the times. But man, I'm telling you, the shit gets like around here. It fucking drives me crazy,
Me too.
man.
Right here, when it starts tickling the bottom of my upper lip, I'm like, no way, get out of here.
It's already doing that to me, and I just cut it the other day, and I'm like, how are you already growing past hair fucking frequency, man? My fingernails grow super fucking fast, but
So I found out. Speaking of Folgers, he brings it up. Excellent. Thanks for coming in. She maybe. I don't know. I hear that Folgers is allowed to have so many cockroaches in the ground up coffee. All these ground up coffees have is in it.
No.
Yeah, there's always a percentage that's allowed.
I just heard that there's all kinds of bugs in peanut butter too, and I'm not doing okay with that.
Yeah.
Well,
I
here's
love
the thing.
peanut butter.
I've accepted anything in a package. It's beyond coffee.
I mean, at the same time, it's just extra protein, right? I mean, what did we eat way back when? We probably ate a shit ton of bugs.
Yeah,
I'm worried about other things other than bugs.
yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Not at all. So has anybody, I know you guys have heard about the UFOs that have been shot down, but I want to know what the actual hell is going on. Because there's so many questions now. Like, why did they keep it a secret for all these years, but now they're telling us is my biggest one. Like, why are they cool with letting us know they just shot down 3 UFOs?
I don't think they're UFOs. I think they're just making things in the public eye. So like everybody knows they're aliens now. So let's just act like we're shooting them down.
It's definitely.
I'm sorry. We're working with them. Probably half the aliens that we have on this planet, we're working with them.
Me too. That's what I was just saying. Yes. Because you ask and you receive. They can't mess with your free will. They can't come in and they cannot. They're observing. And when you ask, they will give you the information you need. But yeah.
Good morning, jerk offs. Good morning, Sharon. Good to see you. I saw Sharon last night officially after giving her shit last episode. I saw her last night. She came to the Super Bowl party. Her and Rob.
Oh, I missed you. I was
They left
upstairs doing some work.
honestly, they left 5 minutes before you came down. What up,
You
CSL?
should've
Good
came and
morning.
told me.
How is Montreal going, huh? That's one place that I would like to visit just to see what it's like. not to see like sightsee, but like, is it really how America portrays Montreal?
How do you portray Montreal? What do you see?
Well, as Canadians, you know, watching hockey all the time, they love hockey and they're super nice and they talk French for the most part.
Good morning, Lauren. Well, Lahana, the hippie witch.
That's the
Cheers.
hippie witch. Yep.
Cheers, beautiful soul.
Hi. Cheers, all you beautiful brains.
Wally says no UFOs shot down except the one Russian shot down in Ukraine the other week. Am I blocked?
Yeah, because I asked, where's all the where are they? Where's the
Well, so I didn't hear about the Russian thing shot down in Ukraine, but a spy balloon, Chinese spy balloon was shot down.
Is it a spy balloon or a weather balloon? How many people say what?
They say weather balloon, but it was carrying spy equipment.
Yeah.
That was at like 80,000 feet. They shot it down. And then since then, there's been 3 unidentified flying aircrafts shot out of the sky, so they say.
No.
The last one was last night over Lake Huron, and it was octagon shaped, they're saying. There's some pilots are saying that it messed with their controls. Some are saying it didn't do anything. But they all have different stories. Yeah. We see you, Wally.
I think at this point, people are just like taking no chances. They see something in the air, they're like, fuck this shit, shoot it down. I don't know who it is, what they're doing, and what they intend to do with the information. Shoot the fucker down.
Yeah, but where's it at? Where's everything they're shooting down?
Yeah, where's
right? They're probably have it in their little, like, you know, black box cave, and they're all like dissecting it and shit.
Did you see the Chinese satellite scan our atmosphere for pollution?
Something that makes me wonder, though, if they're obviously developing technology at like a much more rapid rate than we could even imagine being aware of. So what if they are just now testing their new crafts and just purposely fear mongering in the process? So it's like bam, bam.
That is something that they have done before.
Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. That makes absolute sense.
They've come to probe us.
Let's keep the masses in chaos.
Project Bluebeam. Yeah, I want to look actually into that more. I kind of seen a little bit about it, but I don't know enough to talk about what it is.
Same.
It's been a minute. Good to
Good
see
morning,
you guys.
Kim.
You up and running. Thank you, Kim. It has. Still getting into the swing of things and getting things rolling, but
I'm getting used to it.
we're here. The fears. What? EMP. Yeah, it is. Because it'll shut down everything.
I was gonna say we're all electrified.
No, Michael.
What up?
Everything is computerized. Everything is run by. So, yeah, if EMPs happen, Jesus Christ,
The whole world
back in the
goes.
dark ages.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
I am not afraid of ruins.
And you know,
Neither am I. Bring it the fuck on.
Rumble this motherfucker.
Like, hey, you know what? I'm already in an area that I would actually be quite all right without any electricity. I mean, how will you all fare?
Established on my own property as I'd like to be before this shit hits, but I trust myself. I have a sound mind, and I know I can survive.
Right.
That's
kind of our goal up here too. Get down and dirty into homesteading and off grid as much as absolutely possible before shit hits the fan.
That's my way of life anyway. If it was more available, if I could do that right now, if I didn't have 3 kids I was raising and all the things, but yeah.
You're going to have to donate it, sweetheart, because I don't have a uterus anymore. It's not up to me.
So about these UFOs, like we said, like I don't fully disagree with what Hippie Witch said at all. It could be a whole distraction, a double cross type thing. But I just find it weird, like the national newses are covering this stuff. You know what I mean? It's like see your CNNs and
That's how-
these are all things that usually hide the truth from you within the news.
Exactly.
And they're out
Exactly.
here saying, "Hey guys, the Pentagon's not saying it's aliens, but they're not saying it's not."
and that's how you know.
And we're doing you a favor by shooting them all down. So now you love us again, right? Because
Yeah,
we
so
lied
now
to you for 50 years, but you love us now again, right? Because we're helping you out.
So you know it's gonna. So you know it's a part of the narrative if they're covering it. Because if
Yeah.
they didn't want it to be covered, it would not be covered.
Bingo. That's my first thought. I was like,
So
first of all of a sudden, UFOs were nope, there's no such thing for hundreds of probably years. They probably claimed that, but really there are. And now everything went public. So now they can't deny it anymore. And the people who are conspiracy theorists already knew. And the people who are just now finding out are mind blown. And they still can't believe it. But
exactly, they're mind blown. And that's going to be another year where it's going to be one thing after the next with the people who are their world is shattering, and people who are already like on an awakening path. It's going to be like, okay, like I literally, Josh is telling me these things. I'm like, I'm not surprised. Like none of this shocks me. I'm expecting it. Honestly, it's not happening quick enough. Like, come on, I'm ready. Like, let's do this.
Like, oh, we just got the truth now. Okay.
Oh, it's going to be a fun one.
Well,
it's
there
gonna
are
be another year where everything is just like, okay.
Twisted knows that there are stories of the war with the well, air quotes, aliens, right? There's stories of throughout history, throughout all these religions about the angels fighting, or whether the chariots of fire fighting, and
Yes.
throughout history there's been what if we're in that time right now? It's our turn to see that.
Well, I think throughout history, so this is something, like you said, we talk about this a lot on our Ganja Gospel Sundays and things like that, especially when Twisted gets on his rants about Anunnaki and stuff like that. When people way back when, depicted what they saw, they didn't know how to describe things, right? They didn't know, based on what we see and what we're accustomed to now with spacesuits and this, that, and the other, and whatever goes on that you need to fly in space for. We're used to seeing that. But what did they see back then that they had to draw a picture of, that they had to try and figure out how to say what this was? Like, if you look at all of that stuff way back then you'll see that it'll depict what is going on now with the technology. They just didn't know how to portray it back then. So these things have been here all along.
Mm-hmm.
We were created by
Absolutely.
And yeah, I don't know. I'm just going around in circles, but yeah.
That's the truth. Absolutely. I believe that. I believe that.
Yep.
I believe we were created. Even if we are a result of evolution, our evolution is hyper elevated, or whatever you want to say it. It's sped up by something. It wasn't natural. It's not natural for us to be here. Nothing in this planet is like us.
Exactly.
Monkeys are kind of like us. Kind of. They're not. And monkeys are kind of going through a stone age right now.
Dude, there's monkeys that they've been recording that use spears and fucking stones to crush open shit. There's literally monkeys in the Stone Age right now. People say, why aren't monkeys evolving? But if you look at the creation story, they advanced evolution. They jumped it like millions and millions of years. That's what they said. That's what God said. I jumped evolution. Like, it would have took that long for people to fucking be here. Now, here's the thing, though. The Anunnaki reported that the monkeys, or whatever it was, like a Bigfoot, it came out of the trees and started walking across the fields with animals. So it was still an animal. It wasn't hunting them or nothing like that. They were gatherers. They eat berries and shit. So there's other reports, though, that other creatures, species of animals on our planet also evolved to a humanoid form, like a lizard and an ant. Now, that's ancient writing. They said ant people helped them out, whether those were Anunnaki or really fucking ant people. There's reports that, lizard humanoids live inside the earth. I haven't been there. I don't know, but it's just really fucking weird that there's all these fucking reports. There's special forces, bro, that have went in tunnels and had to fight these fucking things. And they used laser beams and shot this dude's fingers off and fucking blasted his guts out of his stomach, and they had to kill him. But yeah, there's all kinds of things, like, to say that, like, things don't evolve is fucking stupid.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They do.
Dude, scorpions have fucking wings. Come on.
What?
Yeah, you never seen that?
There's a
Dude, you
species
need
of scorpion.
You need to do an Earth Dweller on that, dude. Find the scorpion with wings. It's fucking terrifying,
He's like,
bro.
what?
It's fucking terrifying.
Well, they exist now.
That's a note.
Like now, they're alive and well now.
Well, we'll
Oh
have,
yeah.
With
Oh
wings.
yeah.
Where
We're
do you
gonna-
find them?
we're gonna
I
have to
forget
do
what
Earth
country,
Dweller.
but
Okay.
some fucking scorpion-ridden country.
Thankfully, the U.S. does not have these scary fucking things.
Michigan, anyway.
There's multiple different animals that are evolving. There's ants that look like bees now and have wings and act just like bees. There's beetles that act just like bees, for different purposes.
Mhm.
And they find that purpose and they evolve. They breed.
Both,
And they,
both naturally in
evolving-
nature,
hang on
but
a
also
second.
in labs.
It just
in
hit
nature
me.
and in labs. They're definitely crossing all kinds of stuff too.
It just hit me. Okay, so we recently, whether it was us or in our time, we've released mosquitoes now, where when the mosquito mates, it makes them infertile, so it kills off the woman. So because the woman is the one who bites, right? So now it kills that need for it to go suck the blood, because it's only sucking the blood to feed its baby.
It's still disrupting the natural flow, and it drives me crazy.
So
Why
now
are
it
we-
becomes, now those mosquitoes aren't even going to bite you in a few years at all. We created that. So what's
Yeah.
we didn't create all these weird other things.
that's the report.
Yeah, I mean,
They genetically
honestly, that's a
modifying
good
everything.
point. How many insects have we actually bioengineered that are on this planet that are like you say, Stephanie, disrupting the natural order of
Mhm.
things?
I know.
Like, really, how many man-made
What up here?
species or things that would have not been done naturally that we
Mhm.
forced together? Now, granted, I get like breeding this and that's a thing, but still, that are forced together and actually
Genetically.
disrupting the actual process of things. Like bees, the bee thing
Energetically
is
of
a,
that are so it ripples out so much.
yeah.
It's
Like,
yeah.
I know that there's a bee, like it's kind of a bee epidemic. Like we're always about save the bees, because if there were no bees, we would have no pollination. If we didn't have
Like
any
in Japan.
pollination, we wouldn't have any fucking food, right? Like, come on. So like, I can't help but think, well, what? Because we're all about our conspiracy theories here. It's food shortages across the U.S., across the world, across everywhere, and this, that, and the other, and they're trying to do things so fake and this, that, and the other. What if way back when they did something to the bees so that they didn't pollinate, or there was a decimation, and now we have to rely on the government giving us fake
Yeah.
shit?
What
Like,
I hear-
I always think
Like
about that.
growing,
Like that
because
about it.
growing in the GMOs, putting the Roundup in the DNA of the crops, right in the DNA of the seed. So
Yeah.
they have the Roundup genetically modified in the seed, and then they're also spraying the crops with it. That's killing all of our pollinators right there, and it's destroying the microbiome of the soil, the microbiome of our gut. It's the root of all healing and all suffering, and
Yes.
it's very sad.
And they know this. And they
Yeah.
know this. That's what I focus on all the time, because I find it. Man,
And
if you guys just watch my Instagram, I think I have a lot of it on Instagram, but I don't post anything on Instagram but like world events and shit. But I have videos of them literally talking about in the 60s that they created AIDS and spread it around. They created herpes. They created all these different diseases and spread them around for social experiments. Like, what was it? They created something, I forget what it was, but when they were testing fuck, what is it called? The one I'm allergic to, penicillin. They created a disease and gave the disease to people to try the penicillin and cure people. Like, it's fucked up. They're doing this purposely, and it's all about population control. I have just tons of videos of them holding press conferences, white collar only, and all politicians, and they're talking strictly about population control and how to do it, and it's all stems from food and water and poisoning and slow killing people, making people infertile. And if you look at statistics, white people in America are like seriously down on their breeding projects. Like, for real, they're killing white people off and we don't even know it. We are a minority. White people are minority on this planet. And I don't know how people think that, other people are minorities. Like, we should be getting benefits. Like, there's millions of other motherfuckers. And
If we're talking overall of the planet, you're not wrong.
What's that?
I said if we're talking overall planet, yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
The numbers.
It's crazy. They did a statistics and they were showing how white people were like not producing kids anymore. It's like, so they're like, holy shit, if this continues.
Yeah, I agree, Ricky. Ricky said, I'm not gonna say that what Ricky said, but you can read it. And I
Oh yeah. We talked about that before it came out. Dude, I was talking about this. I was talking about it before it ever dropped. And then boom, it came out and I was like, holy shit, I fucking called this. I called this goddamn sickness and like, stay away.
Even there's videos of Fauci when Trump was named president. Fauci said that Trump was going to have to deal with a pandemic this presidency. He said that.
Wow. If that isn't damning, I don't know what.
And then guess who's in charge? Fauci.
Yep. And when you look at all those people and you research back and stem back from branching off of the same, not the person, but the group they're representing and the values and shit that they're doing, you'll find all of them. It's all been a plan this whole time. They were like, whoa, there's too many people. But what it is, there's too many people in these small areas. Man, people need to spread out. Go there, go here and shit. But they want everyone in these fucking tall buildings and shit. And then they're like, oh, there's too many people in these tall buildings. And we got to do something about that. That's what's, man, that's not, freedom's not free. Nothing's free. Nothing's free. You're paying with your life. You eat their food, you drink their water and shit, you're going to die. You're going to die painfully, and you're not going to know why.
You're right, Ricky. No one listened. I seen that, and it's so true.
No one listened.
So true. And the thing is that, see, and somebody said about like 1%. I feel like we, as they call us conspiracy theorists, but in reality, we're truth seekers.
Truth speakers.
Let's just be real. But we are the minority too, as well. Like, we are the 1% that listen, that realize, that know, that are waiting for something to coming, and that we know that, like, we're just aware. We're very aware of what the hell's going on. But you have the other 99% that just want to live their lives the way they've always lived them, and they don't want to see or hear any of it. They just don't. And that is the 99% that's going to kill us because they don't fucking care. And they think we're fucking crazy.
I agree, Ricky. They did destroy pipelines during that time too.
Bought up all the farmland.
Yep.
Everything the towers up everywhere.
Not even buying the farmland, everywhere. Right? They paid farmers to burn their crops.
Yeah.
Then the next thing you know, all these processing plants and meat plants and farms are going up in flames.
Milk, chicken.
Yep. Why aren't your chickens laying eggs? Why is the egg so expensive? Because no chickens are laying eggs because the feed's bad.
They're killing the eggs.
You've missed something, bro. You've missed something. You've missed Fauci's fake eggs. No
Oh,
chicken.
Oh yeah.
Go
Yep.
look it up.
Yeah,
No
I've seen-
chicken eggs.
I'm not surprised.
No chicken eggs, bro. That's where they kill all the chickens. They're trying to switch it up.
They are literally trying to put us on space food.
Fake eggs,
Like
bro.
I literally, we watch a lot of space shows and movies. So, you know, we
You
think
got
about it.
protein.
Like when you order something out of your space menu, yeah, that shit not real. That is not real food. They are creating the food for us to eat like that. I feel like that's what they're really doing. That's way in the back, way in the secret little labs.
They're
like,
making you
they're
so.
making us
Absolutely,
so that we are not plant-based anymore, not carbon-based.
Yeah.
We are not going to solely rely on anything carbon-based anymore.
No, transhumanism. Like we're not going to need food.
I mean, and that's one of the conspiracy theories and truth seekers of what did they shoot you with? Something that changed your DNA so that you can maybe be able to metabolize and take in the
Different
new
crap.
things that they're creating. I don't know. Like there's another truth seeker conspiracy. We got them all day.
Or just to fuck with your nervous system and make you easier to control and sick.
Exactly.
It's easier.
What it
Continue
does
to-
is it messes with your vibration.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yes.
Easily controlled by frequency.
Mhm.
Third eye
Absolutely.
is
You know,
blind.
you know, I can play a frequency and make every single person right now shit their pants. You know that, right? Like they can do anything, bro. And
Yeah,
if
I
they
never thought of it like that, but I do understand that. I have a little frequent. Are you guys familiar with the Healy by chance? The Healy.
oh yeah,
Yes, I got one, and I didn't have a chance to get it hooked up. Yeah, but so I completely understand what you mean. I can send frequencies to anyone at any time.
that's what
Yep.
we do.
Yeah.
I'm a frequency
Take it.
farmer.
Yes.
Sound waves, baby. But that's the scary part, you know. And when they put different kinds of, metals in your body, that's a crystal. Don't ever get shit twisted, guys. That's a crystal.
Mm-hmm.
So easily manipulated by frequency, and when that messes with your electrical system, boom. What are people having? What's happening to people around the planet? Little kids, bro.
The vaccine.
Cardiac arrest.
You said the
Okay.
V word.
So sorry. I'm not
What happened?
What's up, Tony?
Okay, so obviously having very highly conductive graphene oxide metal in it, but then also going and putting all the 5G towers up while we're all shut down as well. We are electromagnetic beings, and now we are already easily manipulated if you're not aware of it and attuning yourself and protecting yourself anyways. But then to now infuse yourself and then surround yourself with everything that is, yeah.
Imagine, imagine if every single person was a circuit,
Mm-hmm.
right? But there was no conduit on each circuit.
Mm-hmm.
And you needed to find a way to put a conduit into each person so that way now the circuit can be completed. It's all I got to do is turn on this certain frequency transmitted through a tower, you know? So now we create something that everyone's got to come in and get this fake sauce, but it's got that in it. It's got the conduit in it, you know? Yeah, that's what we predicted. That's what we predicted.
You have to
we're
wonder.
seeing now.
Yeah, and how many, honestly, even like shootings and mass, or terrorism, anything that is actually being controlled in that way.
Yep.
Getting people to, do these awful things.
Yep. MK Ultra. There's a military program called Sleeper Cells.
Mm-hmm.
Like any of us could have been programmed. I could have been programmed, dude. I got this weird thing in the back of my head since the military. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's this round fucking like plate in the back of my head. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Well, and that's absolutely true, because when you understand the power of the mind and how easily it can be controlled, I purposely do things to control my mind for the positive, for benefits. So I know how it can be. I mean, we were just talking about hypnosis and like
Yep.
life regression therapy and all the things. So it's absolutely possible. So it's knowing that this stuff is possible, and so if it's possible for benefits, then there's also possible that people are using it because they know what's possible to fulfill their own narratives.
Yep.
So,
And that goes full back circle. And I'm glad you said with narratives, because I was going to bring it right back to the UFOs.
mm-hmm.
It's all about
Exactly.
it's brainwashing, dude. We're
Mhm.
showing. Let me show you 4 UFOs up in the sky. Look at these.
All
They're
of a
the
sudden.
exact same shapes that you guys all talk about. Look, we're gonna shoot them down. Here's what I want to say. I was upstairs doing something, but I was hearing. So all throughout history, just like Josh is saying, there's been wars with fucking aliens. People have witnessed this. They've watched it. They've drawn it. They've written it down. Now, what Amber was saying is like maybe they didn't understand it, but here's what we learned about ancient man is ancient man actually understood every fucking thing.
Mhm.
They, some of them couldn't read and write. Those were the diggers. But the other people that were learned and were building this shit and operating the frequency machines and all that, they knew all kinds of shit. They were super fucking smart people. So when they were making art and stuff, they knew exactly what space suit was. They knew what the launch ships were. They knew all that shit. They just didn't write, this is a spaceship. These guys went in space. They called it heaven. They called them chariots of fucking fire, And I was teaching her about Thor and his fire-breathing goats. And she's like, these goats are hilarious. In Love and Thunder, they're like,
they're screaming, laughing goats. They're fucking great. I love it.
So they did that for the kids instead of having fire breathing. You know what I mean? I thought it was cute too. But anyway, so they depicted it like that. So Ancient Man was super, super smart. We've always watched these things, right? What has everyone always said? Not one human could ever touch the gods' crafts. We can't do that. We can't shoot down spaceships, bro. We ain't never shot no spaceship down all throughout history.
That's what I
man.
said. They're just saying they're shooting them down. That ain't if those are real spaceships, we're
Why
not
they sitting
shooting
still?
them down.
Why are they sitting still?
Yeah, wait.
Why ain't they taking off? That little ass Sidewinder hit that. Shut the fuck up. Those things go, gone, man. I got pictures of this shit. Why ain't they shooting the ones down over this airspace right here? There's a military air base right here, like 5 miles from my house. It's right there, bro. They take off right there. There's alien spaceships flying all around there. I got pictures, bro.
Got a lot of activity up in the north over here.
Nobody's shooting that shit down. Like, those look like damn George Jetson flying saucers, bro. They got windows on them and everything.
They got windows.
Yeah, all throughout history, no one's ever shot down UFOs. Admiral Byrd's people got fucked up by UFOs. The Nazis just rediscovered that technology because they went through all the beta text and they were like, oh, these are spaceships. Oh, let's go learn how they fucking fly. They learned transcendentalism or whatever, where they could talk to spirits from different realms in the Akashic record and learn how to build these damn spaceships and how to fly them and learn electromagnetism is the way of the whole universe. Oh, let's get that shit going and flying. And we got our asses whooped by them. And we're like, man, we need to make a treaty. And ever since then, ain't no one ever shot up no UFOs. They've crash landed. We've recovered them. And I think that's when something in our planet goes wrong electromagnetically and fucks with the UFO's structure to where they don't know if they're going up or down. And just like people pilots, that's why they have that thing and never go, look, it's a flat earth, because that's a plane level. No, that tells them if they're up or down. If they're going, if they put the stick up, they're not going to go into the ground. And that happens sometimes. People get confused in the air. And that's what I think happens to UFOs when they actually crash. Either somebody shoots them with some kind of electromagnetism thing and disrupts them, a volcano erupts, a cloud, thunder cloud, something hits that damn UFO and fucks it up and makes it crash. But yeah, it's just really
over here.
Yeah, I'm just like twisting that with
Yeah.
what I already had in mind that I wanted to add, and I'm like combining it. Let's see.
Yeah, you got to cut me off because I could go for hours.
No, I like it though. I love this because I love.
See, I'm military. I had a secret clearance and top secret clearance, and we dove into some stuff, so we know what the truth is that they hide. Not all of it.
More than what a lot.
Yeah, I agree with everything you're saying. Absolutely, 100%.
Like you said, if they're showing it, plays into their narrative. Okay, so in Iraq, dude, so many people died, you would never even know. They said 10 people died. Bullshit, dude. They don't tell you what is really happening. They tell you what propaganda they want you to know, so you cheer on the fucking home team, or you go, oh, I hate those damn people from Iraq. Look, they killed some of our guys. They want you to feel that in your heart instead of saying America's a bully, get out of the fucking country, you know,
Right.
stuff like that. You know, they want you to play into their narrative. So here, let's show you. We just shot down this balloon over Montana, right? That thing was sitting still. Well, here's UFOs. We don't know how they're being propulsion though. That's so weird. These top fucking scientific fucking superhuman like pilots that can do anything, it seems, geniuses, don't understand how a still object is being propulsioned, and it's just so weird that they wouldn't know what electromagnetism is. You know, it's, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird that the military is branched off, because there's a secret military. It's called a secret space force. You know,
Yeah,
so
they absolutely know how to work with the unified field. They know how to disrupt this stuff. They really, honestly, I don't know. I mean, if they really are these unidentified objects coming in from wherever, like, they have to be able to mess with the frequencies in the field without even shooting any missiles or shooting anything. But I don't know. Now you have my brain going in all these different directions.
yeah,
Thank
but
you.
they have all that technology. They have sound technology, sound wave technology. Like this band.
Yeah.
I'll make sure that's happening. But they have all the technology to do all that different kind of stuff. Like they could bring drones down out of the sky with this certain kind of frequency gun. You know, they do it all the time. I got tons of videos of them doing it. I'm like, holy shit, you know, that's pretty crazy. Like the big military drones, you know, they're flying, you know, solo. And it just blows my mind that people are really thinking that if it was a UFO, like an alien UFO, why the hell it's sitting still? No one's asking this question. Well, they say it's a balloon or not. It looked metal as shit to me when I watched them blow them up. Those things look metal as fuck, dude. There was a huge explosion. They look very metal. But what's weird is, so they hit it with a Sidewinder, the one in Alaska. It exploded. Excuse me. It exploded. I'm getting excited. It exploded to look like a few pieces. And then they show it on the ground, and it's fully intact and not even fucking blown up. What's happening? Like you said, it's a narrative. It's a narrative. Are you fucking shitting me? A pill shape. Anybody that's seen like real videos of those cigar shaped UFOs, those things are stupid fast. Those things, they'll move sideways. They can't get hit by those stupid fucking earth-based.
One thing these pilots were saying is they didn't see any propulsion units, and they didn't see any like I said, a couple of them said it was messing with their electronics, but a couple of them said it didn't do anything. You know, none of their reports match.
Yeah. And that's always been the
They maybe
report.
should have collaborated before, huh?
Well, that's and that's what the fucking problem with the military is. Because if I'm the big dog and I say, yo, go shoot that shit down, because, you know, my black ops team put it up there, I'm like, hey, go shoot those shits down. And then I'm just a pilot. I get an order to go shoot this shit down that entered my airspace. Oh, fuck yeah, we got some work to do, boys. It's fun for us. We don't know shit about shit other than let's go shoot that thing down that entered our airspace. My question is, where the hell did it come from? No one else reported it anywhere else. It just, boop, there it is. Oh, it's sitting perfectly still. Let's go fucking scramble it and go shoot it. Whoa, what the fuck? It's just, none of it makes any fun.
No, and I'm curious to flip the script real quick and think, okay, let's think of it from the outsider's perspective. Like, let's just say, as much as I do believe that this is all part of a scripted narrative of whatever it is, but let's just pretend for a second that these really are objects, and these are otherworldly beings, and these are different frequential beings, and they are here. Like, what do they want? What do you think they're here for? What are they observing? What are they, you know, they can't mess with our free will, but what are they observing? Like, what are they wanting to tell us? What is this? What's going on? Like, what do you think there? considering.
And if they're just chilling in the sky, why are we taking the first shot and creating a goddamn enemy out of an alien race?
Exactly.
How
Because
about
I
try
think
it?
these frequencies were able to ascend because with higher frequencies, of course, like 11 and above, but within that, they also have advanced into higher technology. Our lower frequency beings are stuck here on planet Earth because they are dense as fuck and carrying. They understand that's why they can't mess with the free will, because we mess with each other's free will, and now that's the karmic retribution in the unified field. They know they cannot mess with us in that way. So the more people who are aware and they're asking for the information and the guidance, they absolutely can download the information to work with the field and these beings as well. So let's pretend that they're here and they're trying to offend us because they see the dark forces at work, and they're trying to help us utilize technology in a more harmonic way with Mother Nature. And maybe they're actually here for, good things. Let's just run that narrative for a minute. How does that feel?
I hope so.
How does
And
I welcome it.
And hold on, playing right into your hand. Look who shot him down.
I know.
Look who they say they are.
Well, of course.
Look, we're Babylon.
We're heroes.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
We're heroes.
Yeah.
No, it's supposedly.
And they're always portrayed so evil in any movie. It's like alien takeover.
But I'm saying the ones who shot him down, being us, we're supposedly, that's the whole compass in the thing. That's supposed to be fallen angel knowledge, and that's supposed to be the dark side, supposedly. So just playing into your hands, what if it was spiritual beings? What if it was enlightenment souls from different realms coming to say, hey man, we're gonna come check you out because we heard some demonized shit was going on, and some dark forces you're under control of this, and we're gonna come and try to help you guys out. And all of a sudden, ooh, dark side shot that motherfucker down. Ooh, and then I saw a thing too where they were saying, what if these are aliens? And here's the aliens coming to fucking, say, here, I'm gonna, what is it called? I'm gonna come reply to you shooting down my fucking my welcome party, and then they send their big mothership to come attack Earth.
Exactly, like I said. Who's to say that these are not part of a ready to go, let's see how they react to us thing,
But there are reports of us working with, I think, 17, alien species from other planets, solar systems, and different shit like that. That's just government knowledge kind of shit like that, insider stuff. So if that's true, right, this is what I always say. There ain't no aliens going to come and attack this planet. They're going to have all these other species to deal with. A galactic fucking federation of fucking Star Wars people.
Yeah.
Jabba the Hutt and shit.
The frequency of planet Earth impacts the whole universe. I mean,
exactly.
Everything does. So they know, it's getting out of hand. It's like
we are a very important piece
collective guilt and the collective shame within the field is only growing and expanding, and it's the complete opposite of. And I don't even like to use the boo-boo terms and over romanticize the concept of love, but just the frequency of the higher vibrations that could rise, and each person handling those vibrations and frequencies within their own body, within their own vessel, within their own field. That's how we're going to change the shift in the planet. But if we're constantly being fear-mongered and they're messing with our nervous system through our energetics, they're keeping us right where they want us.
Yes.
Controlled. Okay.
Like you're saying though, the world might have been, focused on love and equality for a long, long time, and maybe no one needed to interfere. Now, look at since 2020, look how much hate, anger has risen. Look at we're at a boiling point, like Josh said. These people witnessed it. Maybe are we in that time now, bro? Everything I talk about is pointing to this time. Like the time in the Bible, the time in the ancient script, everything is fucking now. It's now. This is the time of the enlightenment. All the stars align to exactly where they said they would be when the time of destruction happens.
Absolutely.
And it's boiling. Everything, a narrative, everything's boiling up. It's hate, hate, hate. I preach love, 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 equality. Human. Knowing you're a human is the most important part. We belong to this planet. We are the human race. We're multiple colors, multiple frequencies, but we are one species of a human. Like when we go in space, we're going to be a human. We ain't going to be black and white.
Yeah, we're all going to be one again.
We're going to be food. We're going to be food to half of the universe.
Yep, absolutely. And like you said, or I said last time, and I'll say it again, human, hue, Hue, man. We are hues. We are light in man, in the form of man. And I think that's also like the ascension process. Right?
Yes,
exactly.
What I mean by love is the more that you rid those lower frequencies of the guilt, the shame, the fear, and everything from your field, from the unified field, from the collective field, then that's when we can ascend and also utilize, these higher technologies and higher frequencies within the heavens, really, like ascending through.
Absolutely.
And yeah. Okay. My mind
That's
is
all
down a few different holes right now.
No, but that's all Kemetic knowledge too. The Hermetics and all that stuff. That's what they taught in Egypt, Kemet. That's Thoth. And I thought that's what I was like trying to always. I went over so many things in the Ganja Gospel, the Wheat Church. I'm like, where should I go now? And I'm like, you know what? This is the time. Like people really need to know the Emerald Tablets. Like if you can get the Emerald Tablets, literally has the secrets of living an everlasting life, like they did. It literally has the secrets of how to ascend, literally in the tablets. Like so, I think that's what I'm gonna keep going over because this is the time. Like people are always looking for an idol to go to and stuff. The idol is you.
Absolutely.
You are the power. You're
Exactly.
the energy. You have to plug yourself the fuck in though. All the way the fuck
Absolutely. And I don't even the idea that the frequency of idolization, honestly, I don't even want it in my field. I don't even like to be honest, to idolize. That doesn't feel good to me. It's funny. But
I'm the same. I feel like I'm one of the rare witches out there when I began my witchcraft journey and knowledge and research and things like that. And there are a very large percentage go worship gods, the different gods like Hecate and just all kinds of gods of different things of everything, right?
I teach them who their gods are.
I think there's a difference between honoring and worshiping and
well, they worship, they honor, they build their altar,
pray
absolutely.
To gain
but
power from.
That's something that I
give my soul power to nobody.
That's something that I, in the very beginning of my journey, didn't feel comfortable with. Like I was never like I used to be a Christian, and I changed from that to basically an atheist, and then my atheism went into being spiritual and becoming a witch. But I never could get on board with honoring a god.
Mm-hmm.
I don't pray, worship, or even, I know that people do, and I, read about them because they're beliefs, but I don't have that belief that there's, I believe in energies, not, that is whatever.
That is God.
So it's just, I just had to say that, based on what you were just saying, I could never make that connection myself on idolatry or putting, we're all just energy. It's all energy.
Yeah, absolutely. I 100% agree with you. And then there's the bridge between like the not praying, but the speaking as I am, I will, as if, speaking as if. And that's also, so I also understand the bridge to where when people speak and it's through prayer or whatever religion they find, they're using the same tools, but someone else's idea. And I think that's why there's so many different religions, for people to kind of find how they connect to being able to, because praying is just another way of speaking into existence, like what you want, what you expect.
Absolutely.
Manifestation.
And the religion out of it, because I also have never been religious. I grew up not religious at all. Catholic family, and just my own, aversions to that at times, but definitely become more spiritual and understanding the energetics, but also understanding the bridged language between how other people through all of human history have found their ways to connect to energy and
soul trap,
source, spirit, God, whatever you want to call it.
Soul trap. The path of ascension actually discovered the soul trap, the energetic soul trap that was put in the human body.
Yeah, how
God.
fragmented souls and how they're collecting souls and
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And when you pray, you're actually giving all of your soul power
Yep.
to whoever you pray to,
absolutely.
and they give you a fraction of
Right.
it back to you
Yep.
as your enlightenment or your gift. When if you kept it all
You keep it
and
exactly.
put it out there, put it out there,
Never-
strong, so
you're
strong,
literally- it
anytime,
literally is
it'll
hand-
come to you.
It literally is handing your power away to ever think that it's not here. If it's not here, if it's not here.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly.
The
Absolutely.
universe captures your energy. The
Yep.
universe will deliver you.
And especially when it's not in a selfish way, it's understanding. And I actually wrote on this one, it's like the difference between like selfishness and selflessness and how it's all entwined. Like to be selfish is very, very selfless, because when you are working on your energy first, you are absolutely attuned to your power. And if it's in the right places, like you're now anchored in so much love and awareness that you're able to shine that out for others. So it's very selfish and selfless.
I still am
paradigm.
learning that. It took me
Yeah.
a long time to get to where I am, because I have always been that Libra people pleaser person. You know, I'm just that person. I've always been a caterer. I'm a Virgo also. So I'm always like, what can I do for you? What can I do for you? What can I do for you?
Who's your Virgo?
And now
Mhm.
I've finally come into my power in the last 5 to 7 years. And you know, it's still a slow journey, because you know, we're as beings, we're so used to doing for other people, and you know, it's always been like that. You know, it's like, no, you need to focus on you, and don't feel bad about that. Don't fucking feel bad about that.
Not
It's you are your power. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Good morning, Ryan.
Oh, I just wanted to say too, I know Glitter, you
Morning,
said Wicca is not just being a witch and knowing a few spells, and you're absolutely right.
No.
But I just want to be clear that Wicca, I'm not Wiccan, because Wicca actually is a structured religion that deals with witchcraft, and I am absolutely zero structure. That's one thing that I actually shun on. I don't want structure.
No.
I don't want religion. And
Yeah.
Wicca is. I'm not saying anything bad about Wicca, but Wicca has its very own way of doing something. It's very
It takes
it's
you out of
not
your
just-
own flow.
huh?
It takes you out of your own flow and your own intuition. Like
Yeah,
trusting your
I mean,
own
you know,
self.
you still have it, because I have a friend who's Wiccan, and she's very absolutely in her power, and she's wonderful. It's just a preference on wanting a structure of religion and not wanting it is really what the difference is. Because if you're Wiccan, you do things at a certain time, kind of a lot like Catholicism. I'll put it that way. A lot of witches who used to be Catholics or Christian go into Wiccan because they're used to and respect and need that structure of religious worship, if you will. Whereas I don't like it, so I'm just not. I'm just.
Mhm.
I know. But I just wanted to say that real quick.
Yep. Yeah, we do herbalism and just nature and frequency, you know.
Mhm.
I think everybody is a witch. Everyone's a spiritual, and that's what it means to be a witch. You're just spiritual. You're one with nature. You're not
Absolutely.
spelling spells on people. You can do spiritual incantations that you don't even have to do them. You can make that shit up in your head. If you say the words and you feel the energy and the power, it will work for
Absolutely.
you.
If you're harnessing if you're anchoring that energy through herbalism and frequencies, then it literally is just a thought away, a thought and a feeling away.
That's exactly how I superpower grow my plants.
Beautiful. I love it. I love it so
As soon as
much.
they go outside, I'm like, oh,
I really yeah, I think we're gonna have to go on a road trip. We're
I
gonna
told
Oh,
have
you.
to come meet these guys.
Did he just say I told you?
oh yeah, we're not too far away. I would have came down there so many times. Anytime you guys have a fucking eating contest, you
God.
better invite my fat ass.
I'm serious though. It doesn't even have to be an event. We could just plan a day. We meet halfway, grab some lunch, go for a walk or something. I think that'd be cool. You guys are awesome.
Fuck yeah.
I will be the first person to tell you, coming from Illinois and Denver, that Alpena is the most beautiful place, one of the most beautiful places. Just
Lots of
walking on the
places,
beach.
yeah.
you know, it's super small town. There is a lot to do, but also not a lot to do if you time it right, you know. So, but the beaches
That's
are
perfect for
beautiful.
me. I travel for the scenery. I like to either hike or walk the beaches or
So many places for scenery over here. You are just
Michigan is super, super unique. Like I come from Ohio where there's all kinds of cool caves and huge rock things that you go, and you know, Michigan's a little different where it's a lot of sand. And so I wish I lived in a rocky area like that so I could dig and make a cave. But you know, there's still a lot of cool, really cool places here. I love it. I love Michigan.
I love it too.
Yeah, I
2
really
years
do.
in and I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
I really do appreciate Michigan. It's a beautiful state.
Well,
A lot of people think it's cold. Like when I told everyone I was moving to Michigan, they're like, "Oh my God, it's cold there," and I was like, "Yeah, but it's gorgeous, dude. I was just there in fucking November. It was 77."
Mm-hmm.
And you know, year after year, it's been like that. We have this little Indian summer, and it's like winters are kind of shitty, but you know, sometimes in the summer they reach over 100 degrees here.
I do wish it was a little like more spring, and we could enjoy spring and fall a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit extended, a little bit.
Yeah. Well, we're just a little too far north. We're like right in that line because Ohio has it like perfect, you know, but the summers can be fucking brutal, dude. Brutal with humidity and the heat. Oh my God.
I honestly think, at least where we're at in Alpena, it really is kind of such a it's a wonderful
It's a
moderate climate, because I grew up in Denver, and that I will always say is the perfect climate, because it's got the perfect aridness. It's not too humid, it's not too cold. You got sun almost all year round. It is gorgeous out there, but it's also very mild. And then I had most of my adult life in northern Illinois in Rockford, and that's not fun. This is far better. So I don't know.
It's decent. It's decent.
It really is. I like experiencing all of the seasons. I like to go through them. I find my natural processes through them. I just being in touch with my own ebbs and flows. I utilize them to my advantage.
Right.
That is important, and that's something that I want to state on that too, is that how, as a society, we are so used to just doing, and not thinking about our internal clock and our internal ebb and flow. We work year round, we do year round. You know, if we think about nature and we think about the animals in nature, you know, they hibernate in the winter, they slow down in the winter, the plants die off in the winter. Like as a carbon-based being and part of this earth, we're supposed to be doing something.
Exactly.
Like really, we're supposed to be slowing the fuck down, and that's why we don't really celebrate the year, the calendar year. We celebrate the witches'
the Lunar New Year.
So our new year is in April.
Okay.
You know, like it's just.
Yeah.
I celebrate the new year for witches is actually Samhain, but we celebrate the natural year. Like our new year is April.
We're gonna switch back to how it used to be in the ancient times when you know, the new year started when spring started in April. It was April 1st is the real New Year's. You know, it was never meant to be in winter time, but they changed it based on Jesus and other stupid crap, you know, throughout our history, religion and stuff. That's all fake. They make crap up as they go. And we're taught it as kids.
It throws you off our internal systems too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They probably did it on purpose.
I do everything with the moon. I do everything with the moon personally. Like I do everything with a lunar cycle. I grow by the moon. I do everything. I'm like on a full moon. I do a show called Full Moon Madness. Sometimes, like when I feel like it, and we just get crazy at full moon. We howl at it. We can do rituals. I've collected because in Lake Huron's super clear up here where we're at. It's like a glass of water.
It looks like
it. I've done a comparison, like real tap water versus bottled water versus lake collected. Just I scooped it out of the moonbeam on a full moon. Like the moonbeam came right up to the shore to my feet. So I collected full moonbeam water out of the Lake Huron, And so we do weird stuff like that with
Not
crystals.
weird. It's not weird.
You know,
Love it.
it's fun. It's fun witchy shit
Mhm.
on a full moon madness. But we'll go out and try to do seances and not seances, but like little voice spoken rituals, or at least thought and music. You know, humming or something to the plants. And during the full moon, you know, we capture like, you know, between 6 and 9 inches of growth, and sometimes more, by doing certain things to the plants.
Mhm.
We'll feed them banana teas and all kinds of stuff, because cannabis plants, you know, they react to the full moon specifically, and the crystals, the trichome heads get super fat on a full moon, and then they kind of deflate a little bit afterwards. So that's why people will harvest on full moons to collect all that magic that's in the plant.
Mhm.
So
Love that.
I love that.
druid
That's
magic.
Unfortunately, it's time to go.
Oh yeah.
Spend time.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
But I couldn't cut that off. Are you kidding me?
I know. So good.
Great job. Great conversation today. Thank you guys for coming
Yes,
in.
thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you
love to
everybody
see
who
you,
watched.
man.
I look forward to talking to you guys. I'm gonna I want to follow everyone personally. So Josh, will you help me?
Yeah, we can
Okay.
do that today.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to know
She will
everyone,
be soon.
anyone who's still here, post your shows in the comments or something, so I know where to go and link
There you
in.
go.
Put them on my calendar. I want to start popping in.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Have a
Thank
great day.
you.
Peace out. See you guys next week.
See you
Bye.
later.